Good evening, board members. Tonight, we are presenting a proposal to consolidate our pre-K programs as we prepare to enter CDS Cohort 3. This consolidation represents a strategic opportunity to improve program quality, increase operational efficiency, and better serve all our students, including those with disabilities, while maximizing available state funding. Before we dive into the recommendation, I want to provide some important background context about what CDS Cohort 3 is and why this timing is ideal for making this change. Let me start by explaining CDS, Child Development Services. This is Maine's system for early childhood special education that has historically been managed at the state level. The state is now transitioning responsibility for child find and FAPE, free appropriate public education, from the CDS system to individual school districts. This is happening in phases called cohorts, and RSU 38 will enter Cohort 3 beginning with 4-year-olds in the 2026-2027 school year with full implementation by July 1st, 2028, serving both 3- and 4-year-olds. This phased approach gives us time to build our capacity thoughtfully. What does this mean for us? 2 critical things. First, key impact. We will be responsible for providing services to all pre-K students with IEPs age 3, 4, and 5, which is a significant new responsibility. Second, funding. This is 100% state-funded and does not come from our general purpose aid. This is important because it means we have dedicated funding to build the program infrastructure we need. To meet our Cohort 3 obligations, we have 6 key requirements. First, child find. We must actively identify, locate, and evaluate all children ages 3 through 5 who may need special education services in our district. Second, FAPE obligation. We must provide these services in the least restrictive environment, which typically means inclusive settings within our pre-K programs. Third, service delivery. We need a mixed delivery model with inclusive practices. This means having pre-K programs that can seamlessly integrate students with and without IEPs. Fourth, related services. We need dedicated spaces for OT, PT, speech therapy, and specialized instruction. These services need to be coordinated efficiently. Fifth, readiness plan. We must complete a comprehensive readiness plan that gets reviewed and approved by the Maine DOE. And sixth, implementation. We have a clear timeline. We begin in 2026-2027 with 4-year-olds and must be fully operational by July 1st, 2028 with both 3- and 4-year-olds. The bottom line here is that this transition provides us with a strategic opportunity to optimize our pre-K structure. Rather than simply add special education services to our existing fragmented program, we can build something better from the ground up. Now let me get to our recommendation. We are proposing to consolidate our pre-K programs from 3 sites, Reedfield, Mount Vernon, and Manchester, to 2 comprehensive district-level pre-K sites at Reedfield Elementary and Manchester Elementary, effective for the 2026-2027 school year. Let me give you the numbers. We currently serve 31 pre-K students across 3 sites. We're projecting 32 students for next year. We're proposing to consolidate to 2 high-quality sites. This consolidation will eliminate teacher travel time, which currently wastes valuable instructional preparation time each year. It will align perfectly with our CDS Cohort 3 transition needs, allowing us to integrate special education services more effectively. And it will improve overall program quality by enabling larger cohort sizes, a consistent curriculum, and better resource utilization. Before I explain the proposed model, let me show you why our current configuration isn't sustainable. At Mount Vernon Elementary, we have only 3 students in the AM half-day program. The teacher then travels to Manchester at midday. At Manchester Elementary, we have 10 students in a half-day PM program with the same teacher who just traveled from Mount Vernon. At Reedfield Elementary, we have 17 students across both AM and PM sessions with a fully staffed on-site teacher. This creates 4 critical issues. First, inefficient staffing. We're losing 25 minutes daily to teacher travel. That's about 90 hours of lost instructional preparation time. That's 2 to 3 weeks of a teacher's time just spent driving between buildings. Second, program quality suffers. Split teaching assignments make it very difficult to develop a consistent, high-quality curriculum. and optimize the classroom environment. Third, resource duplication. 3 sites mean we need duplicate materials, equipment, and administrative oversight. And fourth, sustainability is questionable. With only 3 students at Mount Vernon, we simply don't have the cohort size to support robust social-emotional learning opportunities, which are critical at the pre-K level. Here's what we're proposing instead. Site 1, Reedfield Elementary, could serve up to 14 to 16 students at each AM and PM sessions. Reedfield is centrally located near the middle and high schools and the bus garage. Students will be assigned based on geographic proximity, existing bus routes, student needs, and parent choice. This flexible approach ensures we're meeting family needs while maintaining operational efficiency. Site 2, Manchester Elementary, could also serve up to 14 to 16 students at each AM and PM sessions, providing coverage for our southern central communities. Again, assignments will be based on the location that is geographically closest, existing bus routes, student needs, and parent choice. With our current estimates of approximately 32 pre-K students for the 2026-2027 school year, the 2 sites have the capacity to accommodate 64 students across the 4 AM-PM programs. This means there is plenty of room to grow, or if numbers remain stable at 32, increase to 2 full-day programs in the future. This assignment approach is important because it gives us flexibility to work with families. If a family in Manchester finds that Reedfield works better for their schedule or transportation, we can accommodate that. If a Reedfield family prefers Manchester, we can work with that too. The key is serving students efficiently while respecting family preferences. Now, here's what's essential about the staffing model. Each site would have 1 full-time dedicated teacher and 1 educational technician, no more midday travel. This means our teaching teams stay at their assigned site all day, building stronger relationships with families and students, and having more time for planning and preparation. The educational technician support is crucial for managing the diverse needs in our classrooms, especially as we integrate early childhood special education services. And critically, this model provides 100% district coverage. Every family in RSU 38 has access to a quality pre-K program with appropriate support staff. Let me walk you through the 4 major categories of benefits. Operational efficiency. We eliminate numerous hours of lost teacher time annually. Teachers can focus on instruction rather than commuting. We simplify administrative oversight by managing 2 sites instead of 3. CDS cohort alignment. This is critical timing. Better integration of early childhood special education services becomes possible with 2 comprehensive sites. Specialists, OT, PT, speech therapists can schedule efficiently across just 2 locations, and we maximize the 100% state funding available through the CDS transition. Program quality. Larger cohorts, 7 to 8 students instead of 3, provide much richer social-emotional development opportunities. We achieve a consistent curriculum and assessment across programs, and we can create dedicated pre-K spaces truly optimized for early childhood best practices. Financial sustainability. We reduce overhead costs through consolidation. We get better utilization of materials and resources rather than spreading them thin across 3 sites. And here's something important. The main DOE provides funding specifically for program furniture, materials, and supplies as part of the CDS transition. So we can truly set up high-quality learning environments at both sites with dedicated state funding. And I want to emphasize, we already have an established precedent for this model. Wayne Elementary students already successfully attend RES for pre-K, and families are used to this arrangement. Now, I want to address the concerns we anticipated you might have, because we've carefully considered each of them. Transportation. We plan to leverage our existing bus routes. We already have the precedent with Wayne students going to RES. The CDS Cohort 3 funding includes transportation support. Family preference and access. We're committed to a transparent process. We'll hold community forums at all schools, conduct family surveys, and consider families' work schedules and transportation needs when making placement decisions. Families will have flexible assignments. They can attend either site based on their needs. Communication will start in January-February 2026, giving families plenty of time to plan. The Mount Vernon community. We know this will be a concern, But here are the facts. We currently have only 3 students enrolled in PreK at Mount Vernon. That small cohort size actually limits the social-emotional learning opportunities we can provide. Reed Field is only 11 minutes from Mount Vernon, and families will benefit from a larger, more robust program with a dedicated teacher and ed tech support. We will absolutely prioritize Mount Vernon families' preferences in site selection. Space and facilities. Both Reed Field and Manchester have adequate space for expanded pre-K programs. We'll be investing in dedicated, high-quality early childhood environments that meet all licensing and safety requirements. We'll complete detailed facility assessments in January and February to ensure we're ready. If you approve this tonight, here's how we'll implement it. We already started pre-planning in November, and this month, December 2025, we'll immediately begin planning our community engagement process, conduct facility assessments, and start detailed work. January, February 2026, we'll hold family information sessions at all schools. This is also part of our Child Find responsibility. We'll conduct surveys to gather family input, complete pre-K screening, and complete facility assessments. March 2026, we'll finalize site assignments based on family input, communicate placement decisions, and begin facility preparations. April-June 2026, we'll hire or assign staff to their designated sites, develop our integrated pre-K early childhood special education service model, order materials and equipment using state-provided funding, and complete any necessary facility modifications. June-July 2026, we'll hold family orientation sessions at both sites, finalize transportation plans, and complete all CDS Cohort 3 readiness requirements for state approval. August-September 2026, we'll hold open houses at both pre-K sites and launch our new 2-site pre-K model. This timeline is tight but achievable, and it positions us to meet all our CDS Cohort 3 deadlines while providing a smooth transition for families. We're not asking for approval without accountability. We will evaluate the success of this consolidation through 4 categories of metrics. Operational metrics. Teacher satisfaction and retention rates. Are our teachers happier and staying with us? Resource utilization efficiency and cost savings. Are we using our materials, staff time, and funding effectively? Student outcomes. Kindergarten readiness assessments. Are our students prepared for kindergarten? Progress monitoring for students with IEPs and child outcome summary data. This is required CDS reporting that tracks students' functional outcomes. Family satisfaction. We'll conduct family surveys in both fall and spring. We'll track attendance and re-enrollment rates. Are families choosing to stay with our program and attending regularly? Program quality. We'll use the Classroom Environment Rating Scale, the gold standard for early childhood program quality. We'll measure curriculum implementation fidelity. Are teachers implementing the curriculum as designed? And we'll track participation in professional development. We'll report on these metrics regularly to keep you informed of our progress. So let me bring this to a close with our formal recommendation. We are requesting school board approval to consolidate pre-K programs to 2 district sites, Reed Field Elementary and Manchester Elementary, effective for the 2026-2027 school year. This achieves 3 critical goals. Strategic alignment. It positions our district for success in CDS Cohort 3 by building the infrastructure we need from the start. Operational excellence. It eliminates current inefficiencies and improves program quality across the board. Community access. It ensures 100% district coverage with 2 high-quality sites accessible to all our families. This consolidation will improve program quality, increase operational efficiency, better serve students with disabilities, and ensure long-term financial sustainability. We want to open it up for your questions and discussion. We know this is a significant change, particularly for our Mount Vernon families, but we genuinely believe this is the right move for our district at the right time. We're building on successful precedent. Wayne families are already doing this. We're maximizing state funding that's available specifically for this purpose, including dedicated funding for furniture, materials, and supplies. And most importantly, we're ensuring quality early childhood education for all RSU 38 families with appropriate teaching and support staff at both locations. Our flexible assignment approach, based on geographic proximity, existing bus routes, and parent choice, allows us to work with families to find the best solution for each child while maintaining program quality and efficiency. We are happy to answer any questions you may have.